clean your slate from 2016 and start opening your days in 2017 for a year's worth of awesome looking movies. Haven't made your New Year's resolution yet? That's okay, I've got one for you. Hit up your nearest movie theater in 2017 to check out my list of the top 10 most anticipated movies of the upcoming year. As always happens, trailers, posters, and stories surrounding a movie can get me excited for a flick at the beginning of the year, even if it turns out to be complete garbage. A lot of these movies may not even make my top 10 list at the end of the year. But anyways, let's get started. There are some honorable mentions that did not make my list, 3 of which are DC properties: Justice League, Wonder Woman, Lego Batman, and The Mummy. Last year, I had high expectations for Batman vs Superman and Suicide Squad. Both were widely known as letdowns, so Justice League and Wonder Woman have a lot of pressure on their backs. I really hope they do well, but they just could not make my cut. Lego Batman does look to be a fun animated movie, just like its predecessor, the Lego Movie. And lastly is The Mummy, which I think is going to be a fun, action-packed popcorn movie with Tom Cruise. The number 10 movie on my list is Christopher Nolan's new movie, Dunkirk. It is set during World War II and is set to star Tom Hardy and Harry Styles. It is more realistic than Nolan's past work, such as Interstellar and Inception, so this will really help us get a new look into Nolan's style of filmmaking. The first MCU movie on my list is in my number 9 spot. This is a huge year for Marvel, as they have 3 new films coming out, up from 2 in the previous years. Thor Ragnarok will star Thor, Loki, Hulk, and Doctor Strange in an apocalyptic / Planet Hulk / road trip type movie. The Thors haven't been my favorite movie in the past, but I do have a lot of hope for the movie this year. Harambe's cousin, King Kong, will be getting his big screen breakthrough in the upcoming Kong Skull Island, my number 8 spot. This Apocalypse Now looking movie will feature a stellar cast including Samuel L. Jackson, Brie Larson, Tom Hiddleston, and John Goodman. This will also set up the Kong Godzilla extended universe. Most movies that come out in January are horrible. That's why Kingsman was a surprising hit in 2014. That's also why my number 7 most anticipated movie is Kingsman: The Golden Circle. The spy comedy will return once again, moving from a January to October release, with Matthew Vaughn directing. My number 6 spot is A Tale as Old as Time. Disney's newest live-action film, Beauty and the Beast, has me excited because of last year's beautiful Jungle Book. There will be an awesome ensemble cast featuring Emma Watson, who could be the one to break the spell. Maybe it's because I just finished reading the comic, or maybe it's because the trailer for this movie looks stunning, but Fox's Logan cracks into the top 5 on my list. This is the first R-rated Wolverine movie, and it's sure to be violent. It should also be a great send-off for Wolverine and Professor X. Coincidentally, Harambe's other cousin is starring in the number 4 most anticipated movie on my list, War for the Planet of the Apes. Caesar is back, possibly poised to die, and the damn dirty ape is joined by Woody Harrelson. This film is set to end the incredible trilogy with an epic war of humans versus apes. In 2014, Guardians of the Galaxy got me hooked on a feeling, so it should be no surprise that the sequel is so high up on my list in the number 3 spot. James Gunn knows how to mix perfectly humor, music, sci-fi fantasy, and Baby Groot, and that's what will make this movie great yet again. I just have to come out and say it. I am so excited for Spider-Man's return to Marvel. That's why my number 2 spot is held by Spider-Man Homecoming. Tom Holland knocked it out of the park as Peter Parker in Civil War, and his chemistry with Robert Downey Jr., along with a menacing villain of Michael Keaton, is sure to make this coming-of-age tale amazing. And finally, my number 1 most anticipated movie of 2017 is Star Wars Episode 8. I admit that I doubted The Force Awakens and Rogue One, but I will not make that mistake again, as Disney and Lucasfilm have shown that they're a force to reckon with. This movie is said to be the Empire Strikes Back of the new trilogy, with a darker director in Rian Johnson. Also, this is Carrie Fisher's last film, which adds another weight to it. Well, there you have it. My top 10 anticipated films of 2017. Disney is set to rule the movieverse yet again with Star Wars, Marvel, and live action. I hope this year is full of redemption for DC movies and that a lot of other smaller indie films pop up for me to enjoy throughout the year. Thank you for checking out my video. Please feel free to share it as well as your thoughts and comments about this upcoming movie year. See you soon.